Good to see your face again.
Hey, Isabel, what's going on?
My friend, I am not in the habit of asking for favors, but, well, I just got some news from Aurelia. You remember her, my childhood friend we helped during the tourney?
How is Aurelia?
She's gone traveling. After that business with her mother and the tourney, I encouraged her to find her own way, which is grand. Unfortunately, some of her things were stolen, including a signet ring I gave her many years ago.
Is the ring still important to you?
It's a signet ring representing my family's business, Felwall Mercantile. Someone wearing that ring could pretend they were working for my parents. That would be bad. Aurelia is on Stros Mackay. If you don't mind, could we go speak with her?
All right, let's head to Stros Mackay.
Thank you so much. Hopefully Aurelia will exercise a little wisdom and stay put. According to her letter, we should find her at the Screaming Mermaid Inn on Stros Mackay.
Can we talk about what's going on?
Of course. It's been a pleasure to travel with you since that day at the tourney, but we haven't had much of a chance to chat about my past. What would you like to know?
Why do you think Aurelia went to Stros Mackay?
I'm not sure, she didn't say. If I had to guess, she met a pretty face and decided to follow him to the island. Half of Aurelia's stories sound like the beginning to a romance novel.
So you're a fan of a romance? You're a fan of romance novels, huh?
I would never... Yes, of course I'm a fan of romance novels. What woman in the Knightly Order is not? Have you read Desires of the Sword? But wait, that's not important right now.
Why'd you grow up with the Jorvilles if not your own parents?
My father and the late Lord Jorvel were friends. When it came time to see to my education, the Knight Commander offered me a place in her household. It was a kindness I still thank her for to this day.
How long have you wanted to be a knight?
Since I was old enough to hold a branch and pretend to fight Daedra, my parents supported me all the way and set about making sure I got what I needed. So that's why Aurelia and I grew up together, as almost but very much not sisters.
Do you see your family very often then?
As much as I can, but they're often out of town on business trips. We're always together for holidays like New Life, though. They were in Somerset when we won the tourney. That's why they weren't at my knighting ceremony.
Oh. Well, is the signet ring valuable? Oh, wait. No, shit. No.
Thank you so much.
I missed that.
Hopefully
Damn it.
Aurelia will exercise a little wisdom and...
Hit the wrong button. Damn. All right. Let's go. Stros Mackay, here we go.
Here we go.
Gonna find Aurelia.
I was meant for better than this.
There she is. Who's that with her? He looks familiar.
I can't believe the town guard didn't want to help us.
We'll keep looking, Lady Aurelia. I bet he's just laying low somewhere on the island.
Hmm. Captain Marsa? Isabella, what do you think of this?
There she is with... Oh, is that Captain Marso? Marso works for my parents, a good man. Could you talk to her first? Let me get my thoughts in order.
Sure. Marsa, what are you doing here?
I wish I had found Lady Aurelia before she went to confront the thief.
Aurelia, what happened?
I remember you. You helped Isabel during the Sapphire tourney. Oh, you do seem to catch me at my worst, I must say.
Yeah, Isabella got your letter. You alright?
I'm not hurt, no. Izzy must have told you what happened. I came here with a painter friend, Kiv Linders, and I thought our rooms were burgled a few days ago. Well, it turns out Kiv was the thief. He'd been after my jewelry from the start.
So how'd you find Kiv was a thief?
Something just felt off. I asked a waitress about him, and she said Kiv was well known as a swindler. I went to his room to confront him, and we tussled. In fact, I tore his travel bag, and one of my earrings fell out. Then he took off running.
What did he manage to steal beside your earrings?
Nothing truly valuable, but Isabel gave me that ring with her family crest all those years ago. I know it's important to her, and I really wanted to get it back. When I went to the town guard, they just laughed at me.
Oh, Isabel and I will get it back.
I cannot believe you lost that ring, Aurelia. Hello, Captain Marceau. Funny to see you here.
Good to see you, Isabel. I know you're upset, but the thief may still be on the island. Perhaps more stolen goods fell from his bag as he ran.
That's a great idea. If he dropped more things as he ran, we could use the trail to track him.
Yes, go and see. Maybe he dropped the ring, and it's just sitting in the street somewhere.
It's never that easy.
I've heard good things about you, Traveler. I'm glad Isabel has someone she trusts by her side. Hopefully you can find the signet ring before the thief flees Stros Makai.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Ah, apologies. I'm Marceau, a captain under the Valois Mercantile banner. I work for Isabel's folks. Thanks, Sai, I got thirsty. I came here to the inn for a drink and saw Lady Aurelia bawling her eyes out at the bar.
So you know Isabel and Aurelia.
I've worked for Isabel's parents for many years, yes. I've known both women since they were young, though I must admit, it's been some time since I've seen Lady Aurelia. I just regret I wasn't of any assistance to her.
So the city guard was no help?
Look around, friend. Stros isn't exactly a bastion of philanthropic do-gooders. Good luck in your search. I'll stay with Lady Aurelia, ensure she stays safe. If the thief is gone, well, Isabel will need to tell her parents about the missing ring.
All right, thank you, Captain. Aurelia?
Kiv was quite courteous, right up until he robbed me. Oh, I very much hope you can find Isabel's ring. After he fled the inn, perhaps he dropped some more of...
All right, Isabella.
I cannot believe she followed some dark elf knave with a wink and a grin to the far side of the world.
Bold Nutch's ambergris pomade. Famous brand of Netch right on the label. The strong grease is intended hairstyling.
Ugh, I can smell that from here. Is that hair grease? Ugh, figures.
So guys, this is a slimy guy, I guess. Engraved armband. He's a jewel that's more valuable than it actually is.
Could be something from our thief. If he didn't hear it hit the ground, he was probably moving quickly.
Kiv's journal. Thought that little village was be a bust. Then I ran into Lady Jarvel, pretty young woman from High Isle. Set up a date in the inn to talk about art. Thought she might be, thought she might have some decent jewelry, but haven't noticed anything expensive. I did see that she wore a signet ring though, not of her own house. It belongs to the Velos Mercantile Trading Consortium. Have to ask how she can occupy it. Could be useful. She chatters a lot, but I got her interested in a private lesson. I mentioned Stros Makai and she says she's excited to go on adventures. Oh, honey.
If he cut through here, he went to the docks. I can't wait to get my hands on that skeever.
Crummy street wall. May have a little dirt since it's hit the ground.
Ooh, sweet roll. I was right. He must have gone for a ship. Let's ask around. Maybe someone saw where he went.
Yeah, just a random piece of food, so it has to be our thief.
I am on a break. contemplating the dark elf there at the boats. One day I'll kill him, I think.
I'm looking for information about Dark Elf. Give Landers?
Don't know him. Someone came through here in a hurry, though. Thought about killing him, too. Quick like, dagger in the back. Didn't. Someday, maybe.
Did you take a ship?
Probably. Ask Adra. I have other things to think about.
That was a bit creepy.
May kill somebody someday. May not kill somebody someday. Let's see.
I don't take bribes. I'm very busy. And before you ask, no, we don't ship thorn geckos in bulk.
You don't? Well, never mind. We're looking for a dark elf named Keeve. Has it been here?
Listen, friend, Stroh's is one of the busiest ports this side of Hughes Bane. Lots of folks come through here. But yeah, I saw Kivlinder's. Seems this sly bastard has gone legit. He booked passage on a ship working a job for Velwam Mercantile.
Did you catch what ship he took?
Sure, he was on Didesi's ship, the Sench's Heart. They sailed for Seydanine. Dava Clarin over there can get you to Seydanine if you have coin.
Thanks.
Drake, let's talk, my friend. I hoped this would be a quick trip to a distant port. Retrieve the ring, then share a drink at the docks. Instead, I have to ask if you'll sail to Vardenfell with me.
But you want to go after him?
I feel like we have to. He's already used the signet to buy a passage on a boat. My parents' business is built on their excellent reputation. What if he uses that ring to withdraw funds or cheat one of our trade partners?
All right. We're going to go after Kev Landers then.
Thank you, my friend. On top of what this could mean to my family, I'm just so annoyed with Aurelia. I cared. When I gave her the ring all those years ago, it meant a great deal. I can't believe she let this happen.
Let's head to Sedania. Sedanine.
No, he got away. Isabel, I'm so sorry. Are you going after that scoundrel?
Yes, thanks to my extremely kind companion here. Aurelia, what am I going to do with you?
Oh.
I feel terrible about how this has all turned out. I do hope you go after him. Good luck to you both.
Vardenfell has always sounded so mysterious to me. I mean, I'm from an island country as well, but the Dark Elves, their culture, it seems so very different than the Sisters.
Vardenfell? I may have room in my hold for one more passenger. Not so loud. The docks have ears, you know. We set sail for Seydanine on the first favorable breeze.
Take me to Sedanine then. Da, 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 da.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi. Caldera, how you doing?
Want some food or drink? Someone in the inn can get it for you.
Ooh, that's a
You
nice
warned
tattoo
the
right there.
cook is terrible. I should know. I used to work there.
Actually, looking for a guy named Kiv Landers. You know him?
Oh yeah, I know Kiv. Men like him, they're a lot of fun. Until they drag you into some scheme of theirs and you lose your job. Slimy Fetcher has already moved on. What did he do now?
I took something valuable from a friend.
Not shocking. He's a schemer. Left some stuff behind in the tavern and left in a flash. I vouched for him, so I lost my job. Feel free to look through his pack. I think he was headed for Wayrest.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm gonna have to lay off the Shane. You know that weird taste at the back of your throat when the Shane goes bad? I've got that. Yeah.
Ugh. Can you tell us anything more about Kiv?
He's a thief, of course, and a charmer. That's how he gets you. I first met him in Evinhart. I had nothing valuable, so I wasn't a mark. I only work in places like this to pay for my alchemy studies.
How'd you lose your job?
He showed back up in town, flashing some merchant house signet ring. He said he'd gone straight, spent big, charging everything to the house. Chow Chow, the cook, knew something was fishy and got the owner involved. Kiv bolted, and I got fired.
What will you do now?
What I should do is move on, find another job, continue my studies. But part of me wouldn't mind seeing Kiv get some payback. Maybe I'll take a page from your book, sir, yeah? Track him down in Wayrest and pay him back.
I don't know so much about what he does.
I'd known him for a while, casual, before we started up our thing. He treats a person nice when he just wants to have fun. Got a good sense of him. But live and learn and do not take my pride, I suppose. I'll be fine. Lesson learned.
Hey, thanks, Glenda. Oh, God, Lara. Kinda wish you could give her some alchemy supplies. The saucy neeks. My dear Kiv, I cannot wait to see you again. As I promised last we met, I found a necklace that fit you. A rather elegant ruby. Red is very much your color, I feel. To cement our
This is
bond...
nice. Aurelia and I used to go camping like this on High Isle. Seems like a long, long time ago.
Okay, well, I'm reading here. Cement our bond. I wear this gold pendant you gave me every day, close to my heart. I know you're worried about it. I know you're worried that it was, as you said, a simple piece, but I treasure it more than anything any of these other expensive baubles I own. If I'm not at home when you return to Wayrest, check the market, of course. The Temple of Divines. Or, of course, the Temple of Divines. I meant what I said. The difference between our wealth matters not to me. I see you working hard, traveling, striving. And now you tell me that you've been working as an agent for a well-known trading company from the Sisters Archipelago? I know that you're a good man. I didn't know how much I needed someone like you in my life. Since the fateful day of our paths crossed at the Temple of Wayrest, I prayed to the eight every night. Mara touched us on that day. We have much to talk about and so much to plan for.
Is it
I am sending the... Oh, be quiet, please. I am sending this. I'm sending this to the Inn in Saint-Denis. As you said, it was the best way to reach you. I know your pride keeps you from telling you. I know your pride keeps you from keep you working, and I understand that. But I think I can at least make your working a bit smoother and perhaps even more profitable. With your new connections and my various business concerns, we'll be able to accomplish much together. I look forward to learning more about your living gods. But this notion of the Almasive has always intrigued me. I've been reading a lot about them. I have so many questions. Yours truly, Jules Lardon.
Stendar help us. I guess we're heading to Wayrest.
What are you doing up there, Isabella?
Wayrest is a pretty big place. Didn't that letter say Jules is often at the Temple of the Divines? Let's try there.
Sure. Let's go.
How could I have trusted him?
No, Jules. Want to take this one, Isabella?
Kiv must be something else. The way the barmaid talked about him, the tone of that letter from the fellow in Wayrest. Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna punch him in the throat, but he seems interesting.
Is there something you need? This
Yeah.
is a rather difficult time.
Yeah, are you Jules Lorden? We're trying to track down Kiv Lenders.
Kiv? What? Have you found him? Is he all right? Steady on, Jules. You're better than this. Let me start again. I know Kiv very well. I believe he made off with several items of value. In fact, I handed one to him personally.
Do you know where he's gone?
I poked through his things when he was bathing. I found a note from someone named Goldleaf about a meeting in Belkarth. The note seemed as much personal as business. I confronted him, and now he's gone. I've half a mind to warn this Goldleaf.
Thank you, Jules.
Are you Jules? I can tell by your face that Fetcher left you in the lurch.
This is just like a romance novel I read once.
Oh God, it's the
Oh, no.
the love triangle's
Poor
going bar.
thing. That dastardly man, how could he?
I decided these two have the right idea. You want to help track him down? I plan to make sure he remembers me.
By the 8, you're right. Self-pity serves no one. Young lady, Kiv has gone to Belkarth. Let's go.
We've got an entourage.
Aurelia is going to go beet red when she hears what an absolute scoundrel she got herself involved with. And now his other victims are along for the ride.
What do you make of all this?
Now that we've met Jules and Galedra, I think he acted out of character with Aurelia. He must have wanted the signet ring badly. He's nervous, maybe not as careful. I truly wish I hadn't given that thing to Aurelia.
Why is that?
Well, when I gave it to her, my feelings towards her were very different. I thought I loved her.
Aw.
I assumed Aurelia would realize what the ring meant to me, and so in turn she'd understand what she meant to me.
And you don't feel that way about her now?
Drake, no. She's still my best friend, but we've taken such different paths in our lives. It never would have worked out.
Oh, come on.
If you're still game, let's head for Craglorn. Seems we'll have lots of company in Belkarth.
Let's go. It still could work out, though. Come on.
I'm so sorry. This was supposed to be a quick trip to Stros Mackay. Now we're running off to Craglorn after a thieving skeever with my family's signet ring.
Hmm.
Honestly, I find this quite invigorating. Taking action against a scoundrel, seeking justice for the spurned. I rather do wish he hadn't been so dashing.
Guess we'll see you in Belkarth. Don't worry, we'll get that Fetcher. He's not gonna get away this time.
I think Aurelia's mother realized, though. She was trying to set the two of them up.
It'd be nice to get off my feet.
Right out of the sky. Fair Arst Comet.
Have we finally got them?
What is it?
Looks like our, friends are already here.
Goldleaf, you have to listen. That Fetcher will just cut and run, the same as he did to us.
Ugh, you're giving me a headache. And what's this, more of you? This is not how I figured today would go.
Let's talk to Goldleaf. See what he knows.
Jules?
I think this Goldleaf character got charmed by that damnable rogue just as easily as I did.
Galedra?
We're not gonna let Kiv hurt another soul.
Isabella, where are you going? Isabella, like, chill.
If I wasn't so worried about getting the signet ring back, I'd laugh. Kiv's problems are coming home to his doorstep.
Was just about to meet with this Kiv Linders, and then these two show up, and now you. Busy time at the tavern.
What was your meeting about?
Kiv and I have kind of been flirting with the idea of doing business for a while, and then I get a letter from him saying he's working with the Valois Mercantile, so I say sign me up.
What was the scheme?
Moving high Isle silks over here on the continent. Very desirable among some of my clientele. But from what I'm hearing now, this was all just a con.
Yeah, he stole that signet ring and belonged to the Velos family.
Oh, that's the pits. Look, I have my own family's good name to protect. I was gonna meet him in the basement here. Entrance is around the side. Why don't you and your imposing friend here go chat with him?
Hey, thank you. My friend and I will take it from here.
You three stay here. We'll handle this. That skeever is going to want to bargain, isn't he? It makes me so angry. He should be arrested. But if he'll give us the signet back...
Take it over his body. Just saying. Don't need the police involved. Just a knife to the gut.
This looks like trouble. We're out of here, Linders.
Wait, Fulmort! Look at what you two did. You screwed up a great business opportunity. Okay. I give. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you.
No. Nah, damn it.
Friends of Aurelia Jorvel, right? You got me. Kiv Linders, at your service. Your soothing night buddy must be Isabel. She wants her ring back. I don't want to be killed. We've got no problems here.
How can I trust you, Kiv?
You can't. Not really. But you can absolutely trust that I want to walk away from this with my hide intact. I'm betting you're more willing to chat than the stabby sword lady here. And I've got to tell you where the ring is.
You don't have the ring with you?
I hid it, but I'll tell you where it is. You found me once. I'm sure you can find me again. Just let me leave with my beautiful face on my perfect body. All right?
All right, where is it?
Buried at the base of a twin spire rock. It's just north of Ogandar's winery. Hey, no offense, but I hope we never meet again.
Isabel and I will leave you your friends then.
Wait, what friends?
Hello, you fetching fetcher. You cost me my job.
I feel we've come up with punishment that fits his crimes. And we'd like you to choose, please, and thank you.
What's your choice?
That fetching... Kiv will just seduce a guard and slip out of town if we turn him in. I have a better idea.
What do you think we should... How do you think you should be punished?
Well, I had to stop studying alchemy because I lost my job. What better way to punish him than to try out one of my concoctions? It's a transformative admixture that should turn him into a skeever for a few days.
Should?
I'm sure I did the measurements right. It'll last for a week at most, maybe a month. Look, it's a bit experimental, but my instructor was really pleased. And best of all, it's applied to the skin, so it has more uses than a drinkable concoction.
Think about it. Jules?
Galedra and I have rather different perspectives on punishing Kiv, but we agree he must face some measure of justice. If we just turn him over to the guards, I suspect he'll charm his way out of jail, the same way he charmed me out of... Never mind.
Out of what? Hmm? Hmm? How do you think he should be punished?
Well, Kiv made me feel quite foolish, but I'm not actually angry with him. I want to cherish the time I had with the rogue. Mara, protect a loving heart from such mistakes. I propose to make arrangements to have Kiv taken to a remote monastery.
But why would he stay there?
Oh, the Brothers of the Bond are a strict order. Kiv won't be able to leave for 1 full year. It's my hope that he will learn from their philosophy. Also, they are a strictly celibate group. I believe that will help him clear his mind.
Oh boy. Goldleaf, what do you think here?
I was gonna give him to the town guard, but Jules and Galedra have come up with way better ideas. Be fun to see how this turns out.
You don't want him to turn. You don't want to turn him over to the guards?
Normally that'd be great, but talking to the other two, it sounds like Kiv would just talk his way out of jail.
He's really that charming.
Listen, Galedra there is a hardcore cynic. You can tell from just a few moments talking to her, and even she fell for him. As for me and Jules, we're just emotional men, what can I say?
All right, I'll speak to him. Isabel, what do you think?
I'm not entirely comfortable with Jules and Galedra taking justice into their own hands. But they're not the murderous type, it seems. I suppose Stendar would approve.
I think we're going to send him to the monastery.
Galedra and I have... Oh, the Brothers of the...
He's spinning.
Kiv, I am taking you on a journey. Time spent in contemplation and service among the Brothers of the Bond will make you a better person.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Thank you,
nighty-night,
Galedra.
Kiv.
By the time that wears off, we'll be halfway to the monastery.
He just pulled the knife. Are you sure this is okay? You sure he's not going to kill somebody at there?
I was hoping to try my new concoction. Still, I love this plan. Kiv, forced to live with a group of celibate, contemplative monks? He will hate that.
For a year.
It does make me a bit sad that Kiv will not appreciate the favor I'm doing for him. Many would pay well to have the time, solitude, and space to contemplate their life decisions. My hope is that he will emerge all the better for this experience.
Probably not.
If the ring isn't where he said it would be, we're going to go back there. I'll hold him up by his greasy hair and you'll whack him like a witch's fest candy totem.
They turned out more eventful than expected. That Kiv was a charmer, don't get me wrong. Would have been a lot of fun, but I'm glad he got some justice. Live and learn, I suppose.
Yep. Let's go.
Did you meet the new commander?
You're the one who killed Skullcrusher, aren't you? Brave meeting.
Why would he hide the signet ring, though, when he thought he was going to be meeting with a client?
There, that rock with the 2 points. Didn't that greedy skeever say twin spires?
Mm-hmm. Stolen ring, once given to Aurelia by young Isabel Villosa.
Dre, looks like he was honest. This time. Finally holding it again. This little thing caused so much trouble. Damn. I can't tell you what it means to have this back.
It was quite a journey.
Just looking at it, my emotions have me all tangled up. Aurelia knew me better than anyone in the whole world when I gave her this ring. But she didn't know what the ring meant. She never really understood it. Or me.
Well, what do you want to do with it now?
The only thing I want in the whole of Tamriel right now is to see my parents. I need to tell them what happened. Leave this with them for safekeeping. Maybe get a hug from my mom.
All right, Where should we go?
My parents live in a townhouse near the port in Gonfalon Bay, back on High Isle. I'd love for them to meet you.
Sure. Let's go. Did you ever try to explain to Aurelia what that meant?
Did you hear? Lord Baccaro's conference. It's peace talks to try to end the Three Banners War.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. My family home. I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
I'm nervous.
Bella, is that you? Come on up. We're just upstairs.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. I have some news. A thief stole my old signet ring and may have caused us some issues. Don't worry. My friend and I are looking into it.
That would explain some letters we've received.
We caught the thief and I have the ring, but I want you to have it. I
I
clearly
am sure
can't
there's a
keep it
story
safe.
here, and I bet it involves Aurelia. But for now, I'm just so glad to see you.
My friend, I am proud to introduce you to the Honorable Delvin Valois and Lady Mariette Valois.
Welcome. Isabel writes us often, so we feel like we know you already.
Do you? Do you really?
Such a pleasure to finally meet you, Mariette Valois. We travel a lot, and it's been hard to get Bella back here for dinner.
Delvin?
Nice to put a face to the name at last. Delvin Valois. Great to meet you. Isabel speaks very highly of you.
Mm-hmm. Isabella?
So, now you've met my parents. They really are the sweetest people, even if they can be a little much.
So you sure you want to leave the ring to your parents?
Very sure. If I lose the ring on our travels, it could end up in another scoundrel's pockets. Plus, it feels right that the ring returns to my real home, closing a chapter from my past.
Closing a chapter on your feelings for Ariella?
Yes, exactly. I'd much rather it sit on the mantle here, a reminder of my devotion to my family, and no longer a reminder of the Isabel from all those years ago.
That makes sense.
We saw justice done and put right something I should have sorted a long time ago. This adventure has reminded me how important it is to be honest with the people you care about. So, hey, your friendship means the world to me.
Yay!
Thank you both. I'll feel a lot better if I know you have it. I love you guys.
Of course we'll hold it for you. But you know we trust you.
Just let us know if you need any help sorting out where he went, all right? We love you too.
We love you too. By the way, I'm looting all your stuff. Eee.
If I know my Bella, she's been beating herself up about this ring business. Tell her not to worry, all right? If anything's gone awry, we'll put it to rights.
I wish we'd been there with you to see her win the tourney. It's so good to meet you now, though, and to see Bella. Next time you come by, we'll have dinner together, and I can tell you all sorts of stories from when she was a little girl.
Next chance I get, I'll stop home again.
You're
Have
home
some
now.
Proper time with my parents. And try to talk my mother out of forcing you to dinner. Stendar help me.
Mm-hmm.